This is a part 2 of Hip Hop Decoded, and my special guest, Black Dot.
Please, pleasure to be here once again to cover some more information about what I love.
And we want to continue. We ended part 1 talking about the religion.
Yes, and ending a cycle. You know, as a child, I grew up in the Baptist church and things of that nature.
You too?
Yeah, me too. Yeah, surprisingly so. And even though my father was a little out of the box with his thinking, he studied, you know, some Islam. He was a 5% as a youth. I felt that it may only be one per family that can break the cycle. And breaking the cycle may simply be just asking questions. Like, what is this? Why are we locked into this? So I began to ask questions. And, you know, once you ask the impeccable questions, the answers find a way to you. And I just began to study other things to understand. And now I passed that on to my children. And hopefully whatever mistakes dad made along the way, they can break a cycle along the way. And this is how we're supposed to keep it moving. But religion really has our people on lockdown. And we don't know why. If you ask any, first of all, I don't argue with Christians or people who are religious because they will kill you behind that. You know what I'm saying? So I choose to just accept the truths that are in every religion because, you know, the principles and concepts are the same. You know, the names may change here and there. And if you understand the esoteric principles of religion, you can get something out of it because all the esoteric always points to you being God. Or here's a map you can raise yourself up. The exoteric, on the other hand, has got you waiting for God or God is going to come save you. So, you know, I try to look at the esoteric principles in all religions, but I don't argue about religion with people because they really get bent out of shape about it. And it's a waste of energy to do so. Maybe it's not their time to vibrate differently, to understand that there is other things out there. So I'm just trying to break cycles. With this book, I'm trying to break cycles as well.
Well, I believe when people read it and just think and meditate, I think you will wake up some consciousness.
I'm hoping
because you touched on a lot of different aspects in this book. This is why I love this book so much, because you even spoke on the chakras.
Yes. And I'm going to try to find that particular page inside. And all the images inside of the book, I try to put hip-hop characters.
Yes.
You know, I try to put some hip-hop characters in there because we're the same people. Brothers need to understand that. So I have the chakras inside here. And I got some hip-hop guys. all because I want them to be able to relate.
Relate to it.
That's I can show anything else, but if they can't make an immediate connection and relation, then it's no good. Even on the cover, I have half comedic and half hip-hop.
Right.
You know, so the brothers can understand we the same people. We may have lost our way, and you know, but we're the same people. In each element of hip-hop, I have earth, air, fire, or earth, air, water, and fire. And normally when people hear that, they say, wow, that's kind of deep, or how you breaking it down. But these are the elements of hip-hop.
Yeah.
Graffiti, or, you know, the aerosol artists, as they call themselves now, because graffiti has taken on such a bad vibration. Mayor Bloomberg and them, you know, saying it's something negative. It's hieroglyphs.
Right.
It's just that in ancient time, they had time to carve those hieroglyphs, but they still is a form of expression, you know, using pictures.
Right.
And pictures are worth 1,000 words. We understand that. As the DJ, the drummer, the ancient drummer from ancient times who pounded on those drums. If somebody in the village was having a baby and he got out and played them drums, or we was going to war, whatever, we used those drums to send those sounds out. The b-boy, water, the sacred dancer, the one who used to dance and those body movements told a story, or we can make it rain using dance, whatever, if you understand the science that goes with it. And the oracle, the MC, the fire, the one who told our story from ear to ear, and all the youth would sit around as grandpa would tell these stories, and that's what the MC is. He just don't have the science and knowledge, you know, of what it used to be.
Right.
So that's the elements that I use to break down hip-hop, to show you, brother, you powerful. So stop using them words in such a negative way. Stop talking about the queen like that. Stop doing all that, because that's not necessary, but you powerful. So if this book can lead him to understand, well, wow, who's this guy on this side? I'm this guy, but who's that guy? If it leads him to study that, and then his words begin to change, then my job is done. Because I've already given this book to a few MCs, rappers in the hood, and their words are starting to change. They're starting to watch what they say, so they're changing their vibration. They're raising their vibration. They understand they have to guard their words. Don't just be spitting your words out there, and negative words, because them words come back. You know what I'm saying? And those thoughts have a signature on them, and if they don't hit their target, if it's negative, it's going to come back to its source, because it's the only thing it knows. So I'm trying to begin to teach them that. In the background, I have the ancient Kemetic writings, and on the other side, I have the Matrix, because this is where it is now. It is artificial now. Hip-hop, you know, with the machine world of television, all of that's creating an artificial thought process, as opposed to the ancient times. So I have it split. Here I have the Kabbalah, the tree of life, and that's a roadmap from the spiritual to the material. So hip-hop had a spiritual essence before it trickled down to something material, something tangible, using earth, air, fire, water, and the ether. So I'm trying to show these concepts, or bring these concepts to young hip-hoppers on the corner, so that they can understand what's going on. And, you know, I put the warning on the back of the book that this book is not for everyone. So if you're not vibrating there, and you feel that this is, if you think it's about pimping and gangster rap, put the book back on the shelf. And I had problems from people saying, you sure you want to put that on the back of your book? I said, yes, because it's not about book sales.
Right.
It's about information.
Information.
I'm not trying to go platinum in book sales, because if that was the case, I would have wrote a book bigging up hip-hop. Oh, it's glorious, talking about diamonds and furs and pictures of cars. If the bottom line was about selling books.
And
not.
A lady half naked on the cover.
Right, lady, definitely. that definitely would have done it. Lady half naked on the cover. Speaking of ladies, my queen is the one who helped design the cover of the book.